And we're live. Fashionably late, like always. Would you guys have it any other way? We are coming at you live with the My Subwoofer 18. And, well, here we are. Let Jessica come back and let's get this show on the road.
That's echoing a lot.
Is that echo now?
Say something.
Hello.
Are we echoing, guys?
Is it less echo? Oh, it's because you have it on the wrong cam, or you have it on the wrong microphone.
Do it?
This microphone's not on.
That's what I said.
It's not plugged in. Okay, hello.
Are we echoing? Are we good?
Hello. Check, check, microphone check. Hello? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Audio is fuzzy.
Sweet.
Maybe it says AC. It's creating too much noise.
Good deal. So coming at you live, we got the My Subwoofer 18. It's a ZV5 with a custom coil. It's a Sundown U cone, dust cap, surround, and all that good stuff. It's been a while. I don't even know what to do with myself anymore. Seems like you don't know what to do yourself either. You're just all over the place. This, well, I mean, there ain't nothing we can do about it. Hello. Hello. All right. Is that a little better? This is the highlight of Mr. Jared's day, he says. Right on, Jared. Well, hopefully y'all can hear us because we can hear y'all. Or no, we can't actually. This is sent in from Jacob Fuller's wife to see how it does in the death chamber. It was sent in previous to Delilah's new changes, but we can possibly, hopefully, we see a new record today. See if it breaks that 80, if it has it in it. And yeah, so in typical fashion, we will go ahead and start sweeping it. We did check it yesterday because I had amp issues. And it turns out that we had 2 amps down, not just one. So that kind of sucks, but it kind of is.
What it is?
Y'all got mice? No, it was Chunk. Chunk chewed out the inside of the enclosure.
Bad boy.
Now he's just there on vacation, it looks like. So with that being said, we will go ahead and start this show and get it on the road. We're going to start at 60.5. We'll do 10 watts and then go up from there. Track 14.
Hold on.
Get the thing queued up. Amps on.
I'm a little rusty.
And then let's see. So track 14, we'll go to 10 watts. So doing a 4922.
You hear that?
Yeah.
Why is that echoing so bad?
I don't know. It seems like my phone echoes more and more and more every time. 4967. $50.28. $50.8. $50.82. $51.21. 4, 5. Six, 7. 51.28. So it seemed like track 21.
21. What is that?
21 is unknown.
I'm sorry, but I cannot hear anything.
61.2. All righty. So that is 61.2 hertz is looks like the peak frequency. We're gonna go ahead and put it on track repeat and get this thing queued up. All right, 61.2. We will put it on peak hold.
Times 1.
Times 1. And then, and only and then, oh, hold on. Well, we do the 1 watt test.
1 watt.
Oh, broke out.
Ooh.
So it's doing a 44.6 at 1 watt. That's 0.965 amps at power max, 1.60 volts. In total, we got the voice coil sensor brought to you by Nello Media. On the right side, we got LF audio with the voltmeter looking real fancy. Without further ado, where are we starting at? We're doing 250 watts, or we're doing a shot to kick off us being on vacation, or what?
Vacation. I wish vacation.
You know, we gotta give the guys and girls something. I mean, that might as well start off a little looser, I guess. And
yeah, that sounds good.
it seems like we're a little bit tense right now. We need to pour some of this.
I'm not tense, but you see how when you turn the AC
it was
off,
probably trying to compensate for the what you call it. So Jessica bought an automatic shot pourer, and it turns out it didn't work.
Fail. Darn you, Amazon.
And she got this darn garage hot right now. Yeah. I would rather deal with an echo and have that AC
Heck
going.
No.
Then,
Heck no.
Guys, I've been in this 90-degree weather, and it sucks already.
Oh, God, stop complaining.
I'm going to complain.
Take a nice cold shot.
All right. Salud. Here's to a good score. Hopefully it breaks an 80.
That was fully loaded. Ooh.
That's kind of tasty, huh? That's like...
That burnt.
I think that citrus is the one that you wanted to mix in with the watermelon. The watermelon was smoother than that one.
I don't know if you thought that these little shot glasses were small. Anything. Give me something.
Monster? I think here's Modelo food.
I'll take a Modelo.
Yeah, full one, or you want to just wash down that?
Something. It's so much better.
What do you want a Corona Premier?
Oh, Modelo's good.
There you go.
All right. So you think this is gonna bring an 80?
Hopefully it breaks an 80. That'd be sick to see.
That one.
But there's only one way to figure it out. That's all right, Frank. It's better to to at least be with us, watching, bullshitting, doing all that. Just where we started out, 250 watts, or are we going to 500?
Let's start at 250.
Okay, we can do 250. Kick the amps on. How's everybody doing? We've missed y'all. We've been just busier than heck. Check out my Facebook to see what we've been up to. No, Chonk, you can't take a shot.
It's so hot in here, even Chonk wants a
Alrighty. Shot. So with that being said, let's go ahead and cue this thing up. It was 500 watts.
250.
250 watts. So 268 is doing a 164.18. PF factor is looking at 0.976. So that is not too terrible. Got my dad in the house. What's going on, sir? It's almost past his bedtime. He lives in Texas.
What time is it over there? 8?
8:30.
Oh yeah, it's his bedtime.
Yeah, you can't get Chonk too drunk. If not, he's gonna choose the other side of the baffle. Oh wait, he already did. Does look like temp got up to 82 degrees, I want to say. If that's correct. I definitely I looked over, seen 80, so I'm guessing 81 to 82 now though. That's usually what it takes to get it down. I guess the baseline today is going to be about 78, 730 degrees. My Lanta. I don't think it got up that high this time. When the sparks were shooting out of the amps last go around, I think it probably got up to that inside the traces anyways.
It's doing good. Oh, 7:30 in Texas is what he said.
7:30 p.m.
Mm-hmm. So your dad still got an hour.
You still got an hour. No, it's 7:30. Why are you drinking my beer?
Oh.
You got one right in front of you over here drinking mine. Is it tasty?
Yeah, yours tastes better.
Mm.
It's like 0.1 degree.
I'll give it to you if you want to. What's up, Mr. Becker? Congratulations on your test. Passing it.
Mr. Jeremiah Becker can now save you if you are dying.
He is certified EMT. I don't know if he cheated or if he took Spark Notes, but he's certified EMT. So y'all better watch out. If you're choking, he'll save you.
I feel so much safer now.
I think we're about settling about 77, 78. So we'll go ahead and hit it with 500. We'll talk about our sponsors, and then we'll hit it with possibly 1,000 after that. Shout out to Samuel for sending stars. We really appreciate it. Goes to the Amp Repair Funds.
Oh yeah, the amps. There was 2 amps that went last show.
And they were bad repairs. I don't even know if those could be fixed. We might have to borderline send those out to DD. Just no half boards.
But you know what was the worst part?
What?
I was running the knob the whole show.
And then you just gave it up after you blew the sub.
No.
You blew the sub, you handed over the knob, and you said, run it.
Yeah.
So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. You blew the sub.
Who was holding the knob when the
You blew the sub, and you passed it over and said, run it.
Yeah. Okay, let's go. Let's go again.
All right. So we'll queue up the track. And we'll go ahead and... Are we on Wi-Fi? You didn't plug in the internet? You think it's clear now? Is it lagging, y'all? Or is it all right?
On the laptop?
Yeah. All right. So that should be a little bit better. No, Kelly, we're always fashionably late. So it'd be hard pressed to be able to miss a show. If we say something, usually... Oh, Jesus. We're on the wrong track already. What did I say it was peaking at?
21. Track 21.
Track 21? 61.2?
Yep.
For whatever reason, it switched from 61.2 and it started climbing.
Do you have it on repeat?
I do. Tracks reset. We'll go ahead and hit this sucker with 10,000 watts.
10 million watts?
10 billion watts. Okay. We'll hit it with 500 watts and see where we end up. Here, where you go. So 566 watts. We're doing a 167.16. PF is looking at 0.984. So it does look like it was that track. Showing peak on there is 61 hertz, 31 volts. 17.99 amps. And while that settles down, which doesn't look like it got very hot, we'll quick blow through our sponsors that are on the back wall, and we'll hit it with 1,000 after that, and then we'll talk about our star senders.
All right, I'm down.
So what do the star senders get?
Star senders are going to be entered into a non-waffle at the end of season 1.
They're getting a 3.9 is what she's saying. Freshly recone. I don't know if we should even recone it right now. We might as well wait for, the winner's decision on which voice coil.
Yeah,
I
that
think.
sounds good.
We will sign it before it goes out, and I'll see if the crew from FI is willing to put their John Hancock on the cone or the cap or somewhere on there, maybe the motor. We'll kind of go from there. But with that being said, I'm starting to ramble over here. It's so hot. I'm about to die of a heat stroke over here. This girl got me over here slaving away. You guys are lucky that she likes you because it's hot in here. So take off all your clothes. Anywho's, we'll start at the top of the list since we usually go bottom to the top, or should we start to the right to the left?
However you want to do it.
Let's see if we can cut the center, and if I miss any, then, well, I need to be corrected. Starting at the far right, usually is last, but they're usually first in our list. We got skyhighcaraudio.com holding up like 20 spots on the sponsorship board. To the left of them, we got Pro Audio Center. Then we got Puns Customs, DJ Dirty Bass, Hump Audio. So wait. Then we got Audio Ace. We got ficaraudio.com, Nello Media to the bottom left. Just below them, we got shittonem.com, Sundown Car Audio. Sundown Audio. Then we got Jones Subwoofer Solutions, Boland's Audio. They got Main Street Auto and Tire / Car Audio. To the right of them, we got Limitless Lithium. Then we got Game Changer Custom Car Audio. To the left, we got DC Audio. To the right center, we got Car Custom Audio Restoration. Restyling. Restoration. I think it might be restyling. Restyling or restoration. Above them, we got audio, or we got Sound Cubed. To the right, we got DC Audio, Team DC Audio. Above them, we got Send a Squad with Troy and Got These. Above them, we got Vegas Style out here representing. I see one of the members in here, Jeremiah. What's up, man? To the right, we got the Chalk Wagon on TikTok. Then we got Mobile Audio Network, still missing an ear, but I think that's kind of his catchphrase. He might borderline redo all of his stickers to where he can only hear in one. It's the average, usual bass head, blow out one ear, and then you got one left. Well, somebody was saying it was lagging, so I didn't want to continue if it was still lagging.
No, it's not lagging. Continue.
Anywho's, then we got Outcast Audio, which ships the major brands to the lower 48. To the left, we got David Berger Designs, and above them, we got the Team Base Outlaws out of the Kansas City, Missouri chapter. What's up, Brian? With that being said, we got 78 degrees on the temp, and that's about ambient temperature right now inside that chamber. So we're going to go ahead and send it 1,000 watts and see if it stays linear to the whole, double the power, 3 dB.
Double the power, 3 dB.
We got about 8 seconds left on the clock. And then after that, we will talk about our star senders. With that being said, let me cue up a little bit more volume. And here we go. Once I started, I could not stop. Looks like we got up to about 86 degrees on the temp.
What were you trying to get to?
1,000.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
What do you want me to do?
You make it seem like it's so hard, but we all saw last show. I stopped.
I will hand this radio over straight, and I'm sorry, Miriam, but she will send it. She will send 2 amps, and she will send the subwoofer.
I will send it all
to the moon, but it does have a UV2 surround and cap and coil. No, not coil. It has an X coil. But
how hot did it get? 80. I'm gonna say 80. Oh, wait. Nello said. Oh, that was the last hit.
I think it got up to about 85 degrees, possibly. You guys could take a second out of your day to hit that share button drop a comment and hit that like button if you can. Meanwhile, this temp drops, we will talk about our star senders. So, being that this has been a tradition for the show, we shout out our star senders, and big shout out to Mr. Marcus. Marius.
How dare you?
I can't see what looks like a C right here and the RUSTON.
Are you hating on my writing?
I ain't hating on it. I'm just saying it's not sloppy enough for me to read.
Shout out to LF Audio.
How do you say his name then?
Marius.
Marius? How do you say his last name?
That's a tough one.
You like making fun of me? I'm going to say it's Dor. I ain't even going to say it. Just below them, we got Nello Media. Then we got Josh, Samuel, Chris, Scott, Anthony, Zachary, Charles. What is that?
Blaine.
We got Kevin. We got Miguel, Jay, Paul. Got Mr. Jeff, Tony, Josh with Team Control Pressure. We got Taylor, THF, Team Hurts Feelings. Then we got Luis, Tommy, Eugene, Whitmore. And then we got Richard.
I did it on purpose. I didn't put his last name.
I don't forget that name. That's a name that you can't forget. If you guys need any transporting from Florida over to the West Coast, hit that man up. I'm pretty sure he can get you set up.
I know why you had a hard time reading those names in pink.
Because
you can't see the color.
I can't see the color. That's right. Saludos. ¿Cómo están todos? X and the U use the same coil, I'm pretty sure. Well, Jason, he said this was an X coil, so I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's slightly taller than the U. Could be wrong. But I know what we are going to do. We're going to hit this thing with, what was the next one? 2,000 watts? Or should we go straight up to 3,000?
Might as well go to 3. You already went to 15.
The boss has spoken, just like the boss that sent this sub in. And here, wait, we're like 3/4 of the way into the track.
Still holding a 144 at 1 watt.
I am colorblind, Chris.
He is super colorblind.
She didn't believe me until she did a colorblind test, and turns out I am colorblind. What are you gonna do? Here is 3,000 watts.
Wah! That's what it sounded like.
Wow, we got 98
6
degrees on the 10. I know Mr. Nello over there probably has a recording of this and he plays it back because there's no way that he can catch all of these hits. And he does it with accuracy, just like his meters do. Same goes for Mr. LF Audio. Ain't even going to butcher his name again. But if y'all want a sick temp sensor or a sick voltmeter from either of those, they are huge sponsors of the show, and we really appreciate both of them. So with that being said, are we going to break into the 80 mark today?
I feel like we are.
You think so?
This is pretty good right here.
So what's kind of throwing me off is the Z on that. It's 177. So that means that it's not rising very, very high.
What is your ultimate guess for the 7?
Honestly, I would be stoked if it did an 80. The 3.9 did a 179.5. The Colossal Sounds did a... What did the Colossal Sounds do? Base Wars / Carlos single sub test. All right, so the Colossal Sounds did a 179.5. Will this beat either of those on less power? That would be awesome to see. I definitely believe it. That's right, Josh. You can hit up Mr. Nello Williams on Facebook to get you some Nello vision. That is an insane little application, and it tells you highest peak, highest voltage, lowest voltage, and all that good stuff.
Thank you very much. Oh, it is warm in here.
You're the one that turned off the AC?
Yeah, I'd rather sweat a little than have that echo.
Echo.
Darn you, Vegas, and your summer heat.
Maybe it was because we had the settings on the audio different.
I'm pretty
the echo,
sure.
The automatic mic adjust.
I literally shut it off and this thing went quiet.
Try it.
No.
Try it.
Nope.
Try it.
No.
Girl, we're gonna die in here.
Have another Modelo.
What's up, Mr. DJ? We got Mr. Carr
Himself.
in the house. Which shout out to DJ. He hooked us up proper with season 1's prize trophy. Custom laser engraved. And he straight up hooked it up, like I said. While that sub cools off, we're gonna cool off with this cold shot right here. And see where if we end up
oh yeah.
What?
That's not even.
That's the same.
No, it's not.
Look.
Guys. That is not the same.
It's literally the same.
That is not the same.
Maybe set them down.
That is not the same.
Yeah. No, you're.
Okay, I'll take this one then.
All right. While that sub cools off, we will connect it auto, not audio. So stuck on audio, huh?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Connected auto restyling.
All right.
Ready? Get set. Cheers. You know, as that PF factor is going up, getting more efficient as per TermLab.
More? Okay.
I think so. Is that what it says? 44 amps, 77 volts. We still got what? What's 240 minus 77?
What'd you say?
240 minus 77.
100? What'd you say?
240 minus 77. Carry the 1. So 123 will get us to 200. And then 40. So we have 163 volts left on the table. These are the DD12Ks. I wish I wasn't running them. I wish I was running the sound cubes. Last show that we had, we blew a voice coil and I didn't check it. And so it's not the amp's fault, but I did send 2 of them to the moon. I'm pretty sure there's holes in the board.
Yeah, something's wrong with those things.
Yeah.
Very wrong. You know what? It was fun.
Was it fun?
Yeah. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
Well, I'm not going to enjoy that bill, but I enjoyed it.
Right. That'll definitely do it, that bill.
That darn
we got
bill.
about 2 more degrees left on the table. And real quick, while I have your guys' attention, if you go to skyhighcaraudio.com, you can use code word Delilah on anything. Almost anything.
Almost anything.
96% of the stuff.
Yep.
There's some stuff that goes into MSRP contracts and all that stuff that we can't give you a discount on. But if you do go to skyhighcaraudio.com, we will be sure to get you 7.5% off. Is it 7.5? 5%. 7.5%. Absolutely, Nello. This thing hasn't skipped a beat. And I don't think it's going to. And realistically, that just kind of goes to show about the temp sensor. Typically a temp sensor will go on and the only time it'll come off is when it, the sub gets recon.
Yeah.
But we have went over a dozen, maybe 2 dozen at this point, and it's still the same sensor, same kit. We haven't had to do anything to it besides hot gluing it because of the different types of baskets. But it's a knock out of the park from my book. Apparently it's $139.99 for the kit, and I know that would definitely, even if on my normal rotation, would save you some money, especially if you're demoing the subs. It is 1000% if you don't have a nose like a hawk. Recommended to do that. So with the track being reset, what do we get up to power wise?
70. Wait, power wise?
Yeah. How much power did we just hit it with?
3,300, I think.
33, 35. It is 1,000% reliable, Mr. Nello. Chonk approved. That's right, Chris. It's only money. Money, time, and blood, sweat, and tears. That's nothing.
So are we going to 5K? 6K?
Can we just hit it with 35?
Yeah.
So we can
7K?
hit it with 7K.
7K.
Right?
Yeah. 7K sounds good.
Is that right, guys? Did we have it at 3,500 watts?
What was the last hit at?
Or did we go to 4,000? Usually I'd be writing this stuff down, but I don't think.
You can actually use the board now.
Oh. Well, let's.
I have banned him from using the board because he deletes everything.
I do not. About 3,500, Mr. Jeremy said. Right on, Jeremy and Bubba. We appreciate the feedback. And let's see if we can hit this baby with Nello. What did that get up to temp-wise? Let me see if I can scroll back. 86 degrees. Is that right? On that 3,500 hit?
86.
I'm more curious. What did it do score-wise?
It was a 74.
74?
Yep. 74 and some change.
98 degrees on that one. Okay. Because I think it's pretty linear when you start running out of sub that the temp starts shooting up. So being at 78 degrees and rising to 98 degrees, I don't think it's out yet. We're gonna hit it with 7,000 now, which is double the power. We'll see where the temp ends up, and it's almost like once you start getting into like the 180s, 200s, you're almost out of motor or some of that. He hit max about 719. That's right, 719 degrees. We hit this bad boy with, and she's still kicking. With that being said, we will cue this bad boy up and we will hit that sucker with 7,000, which really is like 8,900. And
scared. He's scared too, Chunk. He is. Look, he's shaking.
He's shaking in his boots. The nuts are falling out. You know, because he's a squirrel. He likes nuts. Anywho's, here goes the 7,000 watt hit.
Okay.
So 7,701 watts. I believe it got up to about 128 degrees. 100 and
that sounds so
123.
Loud.
123. And this did a, what was the score? 177.21. So for the 73 to the 77,
still 3 dB.
It's like 2 and some change. No, it's like 2 and some change, but I mean that's not terrible for 7,771. Oh, everything will melt. Yeah, at what did he say for 7,000 degrees Fahrenheit? Everything's gonna melt. I think even
power was 3,500 watts.
That's right. She needs more to Texas Max. I called it. It's gonna do an 80. That would be awesome, Bubba, if it does an 80. Because we still have double the power left on the table. We're barely at 116 volts. We got almost 124, 123 volts left. So the Term Pro has a option that you can log every hit. It doesn't log it because we typically reset it, so I can see where it starts to go up. But on that one, it does look like the PF is at 0.992. So it's getting more efficient as you hit it with more power, which is kind of unheard of. Typically, it drops. So whatever my subwoofers did with this sub, I think they might know a thing or two what they're doing with it. Yeah.
Yeah. What are you doing to the subs, Miriam?
Plus, it's woman built, and she has a sidekick with her. So if you guys are interested in any of these subs, be sure to hit them up.
You know what? Women built. Give me another shot.
You want another shot?
I got
I'll give you a little. I'll give you a little shot ski. Stewart, this is Jacob Fuller's wife, which every time I say your name, I say it incorrectly. So
Miriam.
Miriam. So this is Miriam Fuller's line of subwoofers. She takes subs and she makes them literally custom built to order by her or her sidekick. And it
this is a shot just for me because I'm a woman.
Yeah. Give it here.
He don't get no shot because he's a man.
Give it here. Give it here. I'll take a better one for her. Because the thing's doing its thing, and I want to see it do an 80.
I want to see you do an 80 too.
I want to see all the subs do an 80 because I think that's just a solid accomplishment. Delilah's a little rough this season. So 1,000,000%, I'm looking forward to that 80. The Colossal Sounds came up a little short. The FI Car Audio 3.9 came up just a little short. So
some jerky.
What?
Can you hand me the jerky?
Where?
It's right next to the soap.
Jerky?
Yes.
There's jerky?
Yes.
You're holding out on me?
Jerky.
What are we drinking tonight? We're drinking a concoction of Ciroc, watermelon, citrus, summer citrus, and pineapple. We borderline are making ninja juice minus the juice. Just the ninja minus the juice. Second shot is hitting. Absolutely. We're about 3 shots, maybe 4 in at this point. But who's counting? I ain't.
And Carlos can't handle his liquor, so
Don't you worry about me, girl.
I have super slow metabolism, so it doesn't usually hit for me.
So you go to sleep? Should be waking up at midnight just dazed.
Definitely not, Chris.
You
said can't go wrong with some jerky.
These are beef sticks. They're not jerky, though. But these are delicious. We got them from Sportsman's, and it was a good bag because, I mean, usually it's kind of hit and miss. But what are we going to hit with next? 10,000? Or would you go straight to 14?
What is the chat thing? What should we hit it with? 10K? 12K?
Somebody tag Jacob and see what he wants to hit it with. He's probably asleep by now.
He's taking his sleep very seriously.
He is, huh? He's been posting about it.
He's got a schedule, and he's got to follow it. 25K, going.
I seen 26,000 on there.
14K, 15K.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to shoot for 12,000 and it'll likely be 14.
14K, 179.
Has to be 11 for 3 times.
Well, theoretically, at double the power, it should be at 2 and some change, right?
What?
If it stays linear.
2 what?
DB.
If it stays linear, it should be 3.
You said 2 and some change.
We're already falling off from the linearity. But
so
obviously,
you're going to get 3 now all of a sudden?
No. So, okay, 2 1/4, doubling power. Should see it was 79 on this hit.
Isn't that what I just said?
Yeah, I'm just reiterating that what you just said.
No, you weren't reiterating.
I was.
No, that's not what you were doing.
So we should see a 79, 79, 3, 1, 3, 3, 3 on this next hit.
Literally what I said. Doing some change.
Doing
Oh,
some
you
change?
said no, we should see 3. He always has to be right, even when he's not.
Yes, baby doll. Whatever you say. Yes.
And
You tell the people what they want to hear.
he thinks he wins when he tells me, yes, baby girl, you win.
Yeah, I think you're yippity yapping a little much. You need to take like a little real shot over here of some tequila.
All right.
Nothing but water in here. Cheers, y'all.
Clear water.
Just kidding. So how has everybody's week been going so far? Are we at like Friday yet? Or what day of the week is it?
Tuesday.
Is it really just Tuesday? My goodness. You know, I really thought it was at least Thursday.
Our kid just started playing this, and he's addicted. He wants me to start playing, so might have to start playing.
15,000 watts. 14, 13.
If you say 14, you're probably going to 15.
I'm shooting for 13.
Okay.
It's Wednesday in New Zealand. No way.
Oh, he's talking about the show.
What? The show Fallout? Oh, we're talking about the game.
We're talking about the game.
Yeah, no, Chris, it's been insane. We have 2 major projects and like 4 sub projects going on right now. We have over how many people in the crew right now?
Hmm?
It's like 35, 40 people. And it's just going. It's nonstop. But that's the name of the game. You can't always be slow, because if not, we wouldn't get paid. That's right.
Mm-hmm. That's why we get paid the big bucks. Keep it going.
Keep it going. Keep that baby rolling. I think if we hit, just like a semen crunch. If we hit 81 steady or 80 degrees, we're gonna keep rolling. We're gonna just hit it.
Hit it. Hit it.
It's so dang hot over here. I think ambient temperature is 89, 90 degrees. So this sub comes from My Subwoofers. Miriam.
Yeah, I can't believe you said it right.
Has hand built this sub. She used a UV2 basket, UV2 cone, UV2 surround, UV2 dust cap, and she used a XV3 coil. She also used a 3-layer surround. 3-layer spider. And it's like glue jobs is gorgeous on it. Can't knock that. And everything else on it seems to be perfect on it. But it's definitely a beaut. Some would say that she's the queen of SPL, but the girl next to me says that she thinks otherwise.
No, what? I didn't even say anything.
That's what I was thinking. Girl, you got to defend your title.
Jay said.
Can't be going out there just demoing like a boss and not being the queen.
Look at this guy. You're over here starting some fish.
Girl, we'll start drama because we start drama. Let's do it.
Drama. And they say girls start drama.
And not in the base community, they don't.
I don't know how to build subs, so I give it to Miriam.
Might have to fly you out there so she can teach you, so you can teach me, because I don't know it either.
You don't know how to build subs either?
Not from scratch, no. I see the issue with me is I've never been able to solder the coil to the tensor leads.
I'll take that, Extremo. I'll take that.
The PF on the last hit at power max is 0.992. So it's still pretty darn killer. After this shot, Kevin, I will definitely take one. At least a quarter one or half of one.
PF was 0.992.
Shout out to 132 people watching us right now. We definitely appreciate every single one of you for sticking around and enjoying this ride that we're about to be on. Right on, Extremo. We'll drive down there or something, build a sub and send it, or which, if you guys don't know, Mr. Extremo Land Cruiser is a sponsor of the Delilah single sub testing. If you look just above MSA Car Audio, there's his logo right there.
Boland's Audio.
Boland's.
Out of California.
You got to get you a robot, Nello. You remember how we used to say his name?
Nilo?
Nilo Williams.
We used to say Nilo Media.
Yeah, Nilo Media. He should have borderline just went with it.
I can't believe he just let you.
Catchy.
It was like half of the season.
He was saying that, I mean, on his videos that I seen him,
So you guys are coming out for Tucking in the Valley this year?
When is it, Amanda? Y'all are like 49 hours away from Vegas is the only problem with that.
Not on a plane? Not on a plane.
She wants to see the Jeep out there. She don't want to see just us.
I'll have the Jeep shipped out there.
Oh, shipped.
Shipped.
You got money like that now.
Oh, don't forget that I sold $2 million in fields. So
that ain't got nothing to do with September, January, February, March, April, which is what we're in, right?
September 14th. Hey, if we don't bring the Jeep down there,
June,
I'm down
July, August, September. So we have what, 4 months to play? Hey, Jacob.
Hey, girl. Hey.
It's going. It's going. So far, we got a 77.21 at 123 degrees. We're doubling power now, so we're going to 14K. And we will see.
We will see. Here's some numbers for you.
116 volts. So we have about 123 volts left on the table, roughly. PF seems like it's getting better every hit. So far, the sub's taking it fairly well. 81 degrees. Let's get it. You ready? Are you ready?
Hold on. Let me reset the meter.
What are we going to? 14,000?
You said you were shooting for 13 and going to 14.
All right, shooting for 13 and going to 14. And here we go.
Oh, so close. But that sub is still alive.
It's still alive.
It's alive and well.
And we still have 140 to get to 200. And 40 more to get to 240. So we still got 80 volts left on the table. PF is slightly dropping at 0.006. Less. 14,000 compared to 77.21 versus 79.17. We got to 163 to 165 degrees. I think this sub, I ain't even going to say it. I ain't even going to say it until it does it. 165 degrees. 179.12. The previous hit was 177.21. So that is 0.1 or, yeah, 1.
Hey, didn't I say 2 and some
0?
change?
Huh?
Oh, wait. It did 2, 77, 78, 79. It did
1, 2, 49, 6. 165 degrees on that last hit. Does it have enough to catch the colossal sounds?
Oh, I think so.
Or the 3.9. We got Jimmy with Base Wars.
Jimmy
Pittman. What's up, Arnaldo? All the way from Killer Cali. What? I think that 79 calls for at least a quarter shot, I think. We got to get rid of that pour up drink, headshot drink. So we're going to let that cool down.
It's cooling down fairly quickly, actually.
Should we hit it again?
No.
Just kidding.
Are you just kidding?
Not really. So, good looking out, Jason. You sound lit already. No, Scott, it's just hotter than the devil's booty in this garage right now. You're lucky, Jess.
He's litty. He's a lightweight, Scott. He's a lightweight.
Ain't nobody litty.
You're a lightweight. Admit it. I mean, if you look at him, look at how skinny he is. He has no fat to absorb any alcohol.
Except for the big old gut I got on me.
Me? You got a lot of fat to absorb all the alcohol.
There ain't no more beef jerky though, babe.
That's why I don't get drunk or tipsy.
There's no more. Finished it.
All right, pour another shot. What are you waiting for?
Go Shotsky. Well, looks like we're out. Just kidding. Oh, we ain't.
That's not fair. If only, can you imagine? I'd be louder than you.
Yeah.
By a lot. You're tiny.
Like I told the other person that told me that. Get it.
I am gonna be louder than you. Just you wait.
Maybe demoing.
Demoing for sure.
So this girl thinks that 1212s is just lightweight. Start out with
1212 is a little lightweight.
Should we do 1215s in the Jeep?
Apparently, people are doing like, what's the biggest sub that you can put in there?
What do you mean?
The biggest size.
I think they have 32s.
Yeah, something like that. People are putting in like 6 of those.
6 32s?
Yeah.
No.
4?
No.
Yeah.
Impossible. 1232s?
You're like 1212s?
You ain't fitting 1232s in that Jeep.
1232s?
They have 33s. Wow. But no mega roll in the top 5. Realistically, I don't think we've. What are we on? Episode 6?
Episode 6.
I was going to say, realistically, we don't even have 5 on the list, but we do. We have to update it. Dave Bradshaw. I don't know. Where's he at? Somebody tag that man so he can take a shot with us, because I know he likes to throw it down, but I haven't seen him in here.
132 in the Jeep is all you can fit.
132? You could probably fit 2 32s, realistically. Or if you did isobaric, you could fit 4. Oh, yeah. Extremo said it. 4 33s isobaric.
How many subs did you have in the Jeep last time?
4 15s.
4 15s, and you're doing 60s on the head.
63.
On the dash?
63s in the kick and 61s.
Okay, so I feel a little better.
What?
Maybe I'll get to 170. Maybe,
but you wanted to do extreme cab, so there's that.
Well, yeah. But will I hit 170 is the question.
That's not really the goal you gave me, though. You told me you want to do stupid head tricks. You want to tap people out.
Yeah. And I want to do a 70.
Well, don't drink too much, Jimmy. If you got to be up at 2 a.m., you got to take it easy, bud. If you're going to do all that.
I remember when you wanted to first do a 70.
I remember
this guy has been leading me on for years, guys.
For what?
You told me as soon as I hit 160, I'm retiring. That's it, baby.
That's what every base head says.
I'm just gonna hit a 170 and that's it, babe. That's it.
Oh my
and
god.
now I'm just gonna hit a 180, babe.
Here
just
we
in 180 and I'm gonna retire.
go.
That's it. Then what? I'm just gonna do an 85 and that's it. What now? What now?
At least an 87. Shit.
Got my life savings in this girl.
Don't you worry about what you got in her. Don't you worry about what
and
you
he's
got
still
in her.
leading me on.
I never said. I actually once you passed up the 80, I stopped saying that's it.
Did you? What did you
I
say?
did. I don't even say nothing no more.
No? What do you say now? Nothing?
I didn't even say nothing. Hopefully we hit an 80. Hopefully 80, 86. So this next hit, we're going to be taking it up to clipping. We're going to hold it there. Hopefully she does the 80. We have, if it stays linear.
That's true, Jeremiah.
That Z factor is looking not good. The Z is essentially a power max, which is the rise divided by 2. And you have 1.7. 1.7 divided by 2 is like 1.7 something. Not ideal. Ready?
You wanna hit it?
No, I'm ready to take it.
He's
Are
ready.
you trying to pass up the shot?
Sheesh, no, I'm not.
So if this does a 80,
if this does an 80,
we're taking a
period,
double, or we're filling
taking
up to
a
the top.
full shot, like all the way to the top, spilling.
Jesus, I don't want to spill it. This stuff's sticky. Cheers. Not ideal. We got about 5 degrees left on the temp, and then we're gonna hit it. That would be alcohol abuse if it's spilled, period. Mr. Chris said.
Not in the club going up on a Tuesday, but in the garage going up on a Tuesday. All in the name of Miriam. Miriam, this is for you.
Hopefully she's watching it. You imagine it's just Jacob saying, give me that other spot on the list. She didn't want to send it. No. She seems like she's about it too.
Don't get Chong drunk. Too late.
Wasted.
He wasted.
Trying to look for my keys, but I can't see them.
He heard you talking about him. He just got closer to the computer.
Jesus. What's he doing over there?
I don't know. He's wilding. Like you.
I ain't wilding. I'm doing what I'm supposed to. Turning it up. Bring up the O-scope cam just a little bit. Like that. Usually if you see the bottom of the wave, it should be all right. Hit it, the van running. No, the van's not running. We'd be dead.
Dead.
Rip.
What are you going to hit it with next? Or are you just going to take it up to an 80?
We're taking it up to clipping. Whether it does an 80 or not, we're taking this sucker up to clipping. I'll see if I can roll it a little bit slower so that way if it gets up to it, you know, with the way that the UV2 handled as far as the cone, surround, dust cap, seemed like it handled the pressure fine. So we're gonna send it. And if it survives, then we will ask Mrs. Fuller if she wants to try a different frequency, or if not, if maybe she wants to raffle the sub off and the proceeds go to her. And
oh yeah, doesn't she have a charity or something along those lines?
So she did, but I don't know if she's still doing it. Maybe. Possibly. Or if not, it can go back to her or whatever they'd like to do with it.
Thank you, Josh, for the stars. I got $1. Yeah, she's working on funds for her family.
Right on. So if it survives or it doesn't survive, possibly this unit might be available for raffle. Maybe, possibly, if it sounds good. You know?
Yeah.
You about
For
it?
sure.
We're seeing how much more we can get this lower down and temp-wise.
Delilah is brutal. Look. She's brutal. She's
Right
brutal
on, Jacob. If it lives, then it will be signed and it will be a piece of Delilah. What do you mean?
I'm gonna go to the restaurant.
Oh, okay. So with that being said, we'll let this temp drop down a little bit. We still have about 80 volts left on the table. Claro que sí, Jacob. Claro que sí. Send it, sign it, and it's worth more. No more sparks, Chris. Please, now. The last one has sparks, and it was not good. Send it, Miguel says. I think we might be settling around about 82 degrees, 83 degrees. And that's about it. It's starting to get real toasty here in Vegas, unfortunately. Chunk it. I lose my train of thought then, Chuck. Let her rip for that 80. Honestly, the way that things have been going, you know, just mathematically, we doubled power from 7,700 watts, so slightly less than double. We only went up 42 degrees. We gained 1.91 decibels. No. Yes. 1.91 decibels. So it hasn't hit compression yet. And so honestly, I have a good feeling about it. I think it'll at least do the 80.
I think so too.
Whether it survives or not, I don't know. But for sure, I think it has an 80 in it.
Alcohol and alcohol.
Girl, I don't know what you're doing on your side of the table, but
alcohol, and
paint remover. 80.2 Bubba says. 83.7 Jimmy says. So mathematically, that's not possible, Jimmy. But if it does, I'll drink a whole bottle of Ciroc.
A whole bottle?
By 83.7.
Jesus.
Don't pour the wrong one. That's right. 81.1. That would be a solid, Chris. Especially with how Miss Delilah's been. We're going to let it drop one more degree, and we're going to send it.
If I didn't know better, I would say that we're alcoholics. There's a bottle there. There's a bottle there. There's bottles here. There's more alcohol over there.
Girl, what are you airing our dirty laundry like that?
I'm just saying. Sam, I didn't know any better, but I know better.
All right, y'all. Let's go, my subwoofers. That's right, Jacob. Right, we're going to let this track reset. I'm queuing up to volume 57.
59.
58. As soon as this track resets, we're going to take it up to clipping. That being said, here we go. Oh, 180.11. All the way up to clipping, taking the #1 spot. Only got up to 219 degrees.
What? This is the first sub to make it to 180, and it was by a girl.
So what are you trying to say? Huh? What are you trying to say?
I'm just saying. I'm just stating facts here.
So it only got up to 218 degrees.
Yes, Miriam. Yes.
What did she say?
Soy una chingona.
That's right. So it passed up the Colossal Sounds.
It's in first place right now.
It passed up the 3.9. And it's still playing. Come on now.
It's still playing. I don't know if you guys can see it moving in there, but it's moving.
That's right. So with that being said, this subwoofer will be up for raffle. And y'all can get it. It will be. Jacob Fuller send me the link. I'll send her the what was the bet, Mr. Francis? Oh, we got the new. We got the prototype coil. Come on now. PF is looking at 0.987. So I don't think there's really a reason for us to switch around tracks. Z is at 1.36, 33,000 watts. This coil just took. So once again, this subwoofer will be available for raffle. We were going to get with Mr. Jacob and Miss Miriam to see how much they would like to raffle it for, and it will be going directly towards them and shipping out directly towards you. It will be signed by myself and Jess. Chunk hasn't exactly figured out his signature yet. It will show the score, the power, Delilah's single sub testing, and I think we owe her a full shot.
A full shot, baby.
Meanwhile, that coil cools down and
Chunk is out.
Huh?
He out. He couldn't handle.
He's
got
litty?
his tie-dye. He partied too hard for 420. That's why. It was a weak sauce. Weak baby.
He was turning up, but not with alcohol.
As promised, full shots. That's a lot.
What we're feeling. I think you should take the one on the right, Mrs. I can handle my alcohol.
I'm going to take this one over here. All right.
All right. So with that being said, this is the first subwoofer season 1.5, 80.11. It is no slouch, and I was pretty close on the voltage-wise. I was about 33 volts off. But with that being said, this bad girl is ready for her shot. Cheers.
You spilled. I couldn't say nothing because my mouth.
It was overfull. Jacob says that Miriam's going to take a shot de mezcal.
That's what I'm talking about.
So the next episode that we have airing, which is going to be this Thursday, we're going to have mezcal brought to you by the folks at Massive Audio.
Massive Audio. I have the bottle sitting in my office.
They sent a bottle straight from Mexico. And that will be the reason for video.
Jacob, we need a video.
At least a video. Well, since she's taking a shot, you should take a shot too on video. And we'll post it. Like I said, this is going to be on raffle. It will be signed by Jess and myself. If you guys are interested, follow the page and you can have a chance at winning this sub. If you would like something similar, you can buy it directly from My Subwoofers. They are on, right on, Jacob. They are on Facebook. Hit them up. Let them know your goals, and they can build something appropriate to what your needs are.
And this right here, it means a lot right now because Delilah is hard on subs. She is destroying them, and this sub survived, and it hit a 180.
That's right.
So if you're looking for a sub, hit up Miriam.
Miriam at sundownaudio.com, and she can custom tailor something for you. A lot of people said this sub was going to break. A lot of people said this sub was going to fail. But it's still kicking. It's at 94 degrees on the top of the windings. And with that being said, we appreciate every single one of you guys for joining us. And we will see you this coming up Thursday. We will have a bottle of mezcal straight from Mexico. We'll have the massive audio hippo. And we're going to send it to the moon, Alice. So we appreciate y'all for joining us, sticking around, commenting. And we will see y'all later. Peace.